noisy day. Hello, I'm Mr. Noisy. Sorry, I'll try to whisper it. It was very, very difficult being quiet. You see, I just can't help being noisy. Everything I do noisily. For instance, I went to the cinema the other day and I bought a bag of crisps to eat during the movie. Well, each bite I took sounded like 100 milk bottles being smashed to smithereens. Nobody could hear the film. Believe it or not, I was trying to eat them quietly, but I couldn't. I had to leave the cinema. There was a time I went to the library to read a book. Now, you would have thought that reading a book is one of the quietest things you could do. It probably is. That is, unless you are like me. Clomp, clomp, clomp. When my shoes, as I tipped around the library looking for a book, slam went the book when I put it down on the table. Screech went the chair when I pulled it up. Rustle, rustle, rustle went the pages as I turned them. It was no good. I couldn't read a book quietly. I had to leave the library as well. As you can see, it's not easy being me. Most of the time, people think that I'm a terrible nuisance. But there was one whole day when everyone was very glad I am as noisy as I am. It was the day that I went to the seaside. I caught the bus at the bottom of the hill below my house. "One ticket for the railway station, please," I said in what I thought was a quiet voice. But the bus driver nearly fell out of his bus. On the way to the station, we got stuck in a dreadful traffic jam. While we were waiting, a fire engine came up behind us. They were trying to get to a fire, but couldn't. They couldn't get through because their siren was completely broken. I hopped onto the fire engine. "Out of the way! Fire engine coming through!" I yelled in my loudest voice, which is very, very loud. Instantly, all the cars on Wobbletown's High Street moved out of the way. "Oh, thank you very much," said the fire chief, and they rushed off to put out the fire. The station was in chaos when I reached it. There were people running around in every direction, shouting and bumping into each other. The station's loudspeakers did not work, and nobody knows which train was leaving from which platform. I went up to the station master, who was looking very worried. "I may be able to help," I said. I stood on an upturned box. "The Seaside Express will be leaving from Platform 1, and the Titletown train will be leaving from Platform 2. And the Nonsensiland train was waiting at Platform 3. I shouted at the top of my voice. All the passengers happily made their way to their trailers. The station master smiled at me. It's not very often that someone smiles at me after I've just shouted at the top of my voice. "Thank you very much," he said. We soon arrived, only to find Seatown shrouded in fog. It was so thick that if I had a nose, I would hardly be able to see it on my face, and certainly couldn't see the nose on anybody else's face. I went to the Seaview Hotel. There was nothing at the front desk. I rang the bell. Ding! The manager rushed out of the his office, looking very shaken. "I'd like a room for the week, please," I said in my very quietest whisper. "Sorry, I can't hear you," said the manager. "The sound of the bell is still ringing in my ears." "I'd like a room, please," I said a little louder. The man nearly fell over backwards. He heard me that time. After I went down to the beach, it was still very, very foggy. As I walked along, a man who was running up to the beach bumped into me. "Oh, I'm sorry," said the man, "but I'm in a terrible rush. I'm the lighthouse keeper, and the foghorn in the lighthouse is broken. I don't know what to do." "I do," I said and smiled. "I'm sure you can guess what I did next." That's right. I climbed to the top of the lighthouse and shouted, "Beware of the rocks!" all night long. The rest of my stay at the seaside was much quieter. You'll never guess why. But I'll tell you. All my shouting had made me lose my voice. "Don't know, Miss Naughty. We've been down here for hours, and we still haven't found the Fangosaurus. I'm starting to think it doesn't exist."
It does.
It wouldn't be the first time Miss Naughty made up some cuckoo story.
What? I didn't make it up. It's real. It's got to be here somewhere.
"What does the map say, Mr. Stubborn?"
It says, ignore me and listen to Mr. Stubborn. He knows his way around caves. Follow him.
It says all that?
Yes, it's a very good map. Now follow me.
He. Look, there it is.
What?
No!
I didn't see anything.
Made you look.
One more trick like that and I'm going back. I'm in no mood.
The map says to turn right at the stalagmite. Look, there it is.
That is not a stalagmite. It's a stalactite.
No, it's a stalagmite. Stalactites hang from ceilings like that one.
No, you are wrong, Mr. Noisy. That is a stalagmite and that is a stalactite.
And that is a Fangosaurus.
Where?
What?
My mistake.
That's it. I've had enough of your games, Miss Naughty. I'm going back.
I'm with you, Stubborn.
This is the way back.
I don't think so, Stubborn. That is the way out.
No, you're wrong. It is this way.
But our footprints are coming from this direction.
Those aren't footprints. They're just foot-shaped holes in the dirt.
Mr. Stubborn, Mr. Noisy, it's...
We are done playing your silly games, Miss Naughty. I'm telling you it's this way. Or maybe that way.
I'm calling for help.
There's the exit right there. And you doubted me. Come on.
Hurry up, Miss Naughty.
Mr. Stubborn, Mr. Nosy, save me.
Honestly, Miss Naughty, do you take me for a fool?
For $20.
Ah, yes. Perfect.
Boy, it's dark in here.
Not Mr. Noisy. Oh, please, please, please find a seat on the opposite side of the theater.
Where should I sit? I don't want to be too close, but I don't like to be too far away either. Hey there, Mr. Persnickety.
That's what I'm talking about. Spush. Mr. Messy, you soaked me in fizzy pop.
Mr. Persnickety, some of us are trying to watch the movie.
Sorry, Mr. Persnickety. I'd offer you a napkin, but I don't believe in them.
No, I don't believe you do. Mr. Messy, I must insist that you not wipe your mouth on my arm.
Listen here, Persnickety. Talk again, and I'll have to call the manager.
You're reporting me because of noise? Shh. Egads, I've been torpedoed by a Frankfurter.
That's it.
Oh, thank goodness he's gone. Yo, is this the guy?
Yes, it is, Mr. Strong. And I demand that he be removed immediately.
Removed? This is an outrage. I've been the perfect audience member, quiet and unassuming. How will I ever know how this movie ends?
For 20 bucks.
Hello down there. It is Mr. Noisy's Shoe-a-Torium, the only store where you're guaranteed to find a shoe that's right for you. Hear what customers like Mr. Bounce has to say.
Not only are these boulder shoes noisy, but they really keep my feet on the ground.
Whoa. The Shoe-a-Torium is also the perfect place to get that special gift for this special someone.
Oh, I can't believe you bought me shoes, Mr. Grumpy. No one ever buys me shoes. That is so helpful. Where else can you get a shoe that drowns out unwanted noises?
Only at Mr. Noisy's Shoe-a-Torium. That's where. Here at my Shoe-a-Torium, we'll make the shoe of your dreams.
Finally, a shoe store I can love.
Mr. Rude.
Tell it to the shoes.
So, come on, get noticed. Get your shoes at Mr. Noisy's Shoe-a-Torium.
Shock.